Hello, my name is Mr. Greg. I'm sitting at Chadstone Shopping Centre. Testing.
Hello, Mr. Greg.
Hello.
The question from Mr. Rolando or JR. If the purpose of visit is about business and improving profit, what are the key points need to check in the licensee premise and how to give more value in this kind of visit?
All right. So thank you for the question. First thing you must know is what is the break even for that particular business. So you can calculate that using a break even analysis. Then you need to talk with the franchisee about how far they are from reaching break even, or they may have already gone past break even, which is terrific. Now the main costs in terms of making money would be labour costs. So you need to look at the percentage of labour costs to revenue, and that should be within a prescribed range. Also your cost of goods. They're the most controllable expenses. The rent you can't control, but you should know what the rent is as a percentage of revenue. And then I would look at some other metrics such as average sale per customer. Is there any upselling occurring for each customer and so on? So have some key metrics that are predictors of future sales, and also look at whether those big expenses, labour cost and cost of goods are under control. And the third thing is, has the franchisee reached break even?
Mr. Greg,
Yeah.
the question from Mr. Aro.
Yeah.
Suppose if I am having 12 restaurants in my area as a field manager, how should I conduct my field visit? What must be my frequency of visiting for getting more results?
Good. Thank you for the question, Aaron. It's important to negotiate with the franchisee about what they want and what's going to work for them. So there's no hard and fast rule there, but I would suggest with 12 stores, probably every 2 weeks, providing they're not too far away, you would call into that store and you would have an agenda of issues to talk about. Now that might include a review of the quality control issues in the store, but also the franchisee may like to talk about some staffing issues that they may have. They may like to talk about some training issues that they may have. They may like to also go through their key metrics with you. I talked earlier about cost of goods as a percentage of sales, and look for opportunities where they could maybe get their cost of goods down and get their sales up. So the visit would be a combination of metrics, staffing issues and customer satisfaction issues. But make sure that the franchisee has some input into that agenda as well as what you want to talk about.
The question from Mr. Ramsey, Mr. Greg. How does the franchisor culture affecting franchisees?
Oh, I love that question. Thank you, Ramsey. Culture is how we do things as a group, what's normal. And so the franchisor culture should ideally be all about how do we make our customers happy. The customer is the person who's coming in to buy the chicken. So everyone in support office and head office should always be thinking about how do we create happy guests and customers. And then every conversation that you have with your franchisees and with your franchisee staff is all about how can we deliver a better experience for our customers. And that's the best culture of all, because at the end of the day, we want to sell more great chicken to happy people.
The question from Mr. Harun. How should we reply when a franchisee asks us to show by working at station rather than speaking?
Harun.
Yes,
Mr. Harun.
Harun.
Thank you for the question. And one more thing. Charlie reminded